My name is Savannah, and I'm going to talk about my model frames tool. So this is part of my tool here. I have the 3 models here on the front and the 4 frames of reference here on the back. Each one is a different color because I think that would be easier for me to quickly glance for the model or frame I'm looking for, and black ink wouldn't really allow it to be a quick reference tool. I have placed all this information inside of a hard plastic case here, and this plastic case is going to go inside of this clipboard. It allows for storage and other items. I have Velcro here on the back of the plastic case and inside the clipboard here so that the reference tool will stay in place and will always be here if I need it. I do have the models facing forward, but I can easily remove it and look at the frames of reference on the back. I do plan to carry this clipboard around with me at fieldwork to carry protocols, handouts, and other necessary papers, and so having the reference tool inside this clipboard here is going to make sure that I can easily and quickly access the information and that I don't misplace the tool. The models are actually very valuable to occupational therapy because they help demonstrate the unique contribution of OT to healthcare because of their holistic focus on promoting satisfactory participation in clients' meaningful occupations. The models do guide occupational therapists to fulfill the axiology of the philosophy of OT by always reminding them to be client-centered, collaborative, and use occupation-based interventions. The models also guide and structure our practice as OTs because we rely on the models to provide a direction for therapy interventions. Also, the knowledge base and supporting research for each model helps occupational therapists make sure that they're using evidence-based interventions. Each model does have a unique approach to occupational therapy intervention, but they might all be utilized with the same client depending on the different stages of intervention. For this reason, the models are truly integral to the formulation of tailored treatment plans and to the occupational therapy profession as a whole. I personally prefer the PEO model because I appreciate the depth of knowledge that I can get about the client's values, interests, and environments. I think it would allow me to freely pull in any assessments or models as needed based off of the values, interests, and skills expressed by the patient, and I believe this model will allow me to be truly client-centered and effectively collaborate with each patient to achieve meaningful participation in their valued occupations. I also personally prefer the motor learning and task-oriented frame. I believe this frame is truly holistic in its application because of its strong emphasis on using meaningful tasks to enhance motivation. I like the focus on random practice in natural settings and open tasks to promote greater generalization of skills and transfer of learning. I believe this allows the client to be better able to adapt to increasingly challenging or unforeseen environmental and task demands. But that's my model frames tool. Thanks for listening.